and I'm gonna start with Night Swim. And this film is a supernatural horror film. Forced into early retirement by a degenerative illness, former baseball player Ray Waller moves into a new house with his wife and 2 children. He hopes that the backyard swimming pool will be fun for the kids and provide physical therapy for himself. However, a dark secret from the home's past soon unleashes a malevolent force that drags the family into the depths of inescapable terror. This is directed by Bryce McGuire. And it's put out by Universal Pictures, man. So as far as cast, we've got Emily Hoferly, Wyatt Russell, and Kerry Condon, Gavin Warren, Jodie Long, Eli Ariaza, and the only star that I really recognized from this was Wyatt Russell, and that's only recently because of what he's done with the Monarch series, and Kerry Condon. I recognize her from other films, but that's it. Rest
Wyatt
of this
Russell
cast is
also
that's Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah, he's a U.S. agent in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Captain and Winter, yeah. So I wonder if they're going to bring him back, but
Yeah,
I recognize.
He's supposed to be in the
Yeah, I recognize Condon from the Banshees of Inisherin. It's probably the most recent thing I've seen her in. I think she got an award for that. Did she get supporting? She got something for that, I think, in the supporting role. But overall for me, man, I kind of wish I knew this was going to be supernatural based. I was kind of hoping that it would be like a monster in the pool, because that just works better for me. But it's a supernatural thriller, and and as it said in the synopsis, there's this mysterious force, and it is based on the previous owners. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that kind of didn't work for me is just this thing was just rather pedestrian, man. This feels like something that would have been on like a low quality movie of the week kind of supernatural mystery. It doesn't have the mystery itself just isn't that interesting. It doesn't involve in any spectacular fashion. The acting is just okay. Everything about the film is just okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spoil the ending for anyone that sees it, but even that you kind of see a mile coming. And it's one of the things that I don't like about the supernatural for the most part, most of the time, man. There's a few handful of films along these lines that have worked for me. I did like Sinister, but that thing was kind of crazy. So I think there's other things about that appealed to me more than this book. But most of these stories revolve, once they understand the mystery, then it's over. For some reason, just because you heard my story and you heard what happened to me, I can rest peacefully and you can have your house back or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? And that just always seems too easy for me most of the time with these films, man. And it's not doing enough. And I think this film is just an exercise in not doing enough. It's basic. Like, you've seen the story done many times before and a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So if you have been,
I would think like a supernatural spirit that like haunts a swimming pool is like the origin story to me is the only thing could be like somebody running on the side of the pool that breaks their neck or something. Is that the origin of that?
It's a little different than that, but basically
or somebody swimming before, 20 minutes.
Usually with stuff like this, someone died around the thing and they died in a way that won't allow the spirit to rest. So maybe there was a party going on and someone drowned in this pool when everybody else should have been paying attention, and then it leads to this spirit that just wants to bother people for no reason after that. Like, get out of here. like most of these things are like that, and that's why they're not that interesting to me. Like, if it's a haunted house, somebody got violated in here, they murdered. They're like, all right, take us back to one that I did like recently. It Lives Within. Was that the name of it? Or It Lives Inside?
Yeah, It Lives Inside.
And I thought that was just done better because, you mixed in that lore, and the mystery itself was just so much more better done for me, man. You know what I'm saying? There's more going on than just this, unsettled spirit, man, So like I said, man, that's just it just wasn't that interesting. If you do want to go see it, and you must see it in the theater, be my guest. I think it's still playing, but I feel like this is one you're going to watch at home and be grateful that you didn't go out into this cold weather and mess around risking your life for a film that's just so plain, yo. I didn't pay no money extra than my Rico pass, and I wish I could have traded back for something, you know. If they would have give me like 10% back for some popcorn or something, like this was, I didn't like it, dude.